Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Erica Her, and this is my partner James Yoon. Today, we will be pitching the stock Wuxi Biologics.
Wuxi Biologics is a Chinese headquartered contract development and manufacturing company, or CDMO, that provides open access integrated technology platforms for biologics drug development. CDMO business divides into three branches: CRO, which represents Contract Research Organization, CDO, representing Contract Development Organization, and CMO, representing the Contract Manufacturing Organization. Since CDMOs are at their best developing innovative approaches and finding solutions that enable complex drugs to quickly reach the market, many companies partner up with CDMO.
Wuxi Biologics is a biologics company. Biologics are drugs that are made up of living organisms or parts of one. It is often used in gene therapy, vaccines, and artificial tissues. Biologics drugs are harder to produce compared to other medicines as it must be made and stored in specific conditions. For example, the new COVID-19 vaccine requires storage in extremely cold temperatures. This makes it a great economic move for Wuxi Biologics, as newer companies would find it harder to infiltrate the industry and gather all the infrastructure necessary for a biologics company. We believe that now is the time to buy Wuxi Biologics stocks to keep for the long term for four main reasons. One, the benefit of Wuxi being located in China. Two, Wuxi's advanced technology. And three, the positive impact the pandemic has had on the company. And four, expectations for high future growth. Our target price for the stock is 38.67 US dollars, and the current price is 27.08 US dollars.
2025 Made in China is a government strategy document that outlines China's plan to become a powerhouse in high tech and high value industries, including biopharmaceuticals. For biotechnology, the roadmap includes licensing 3 to 5 new biotech drugs and their companion diagnostic reagents in advanced economies by 2020 plus. Also, they plan on commercialization of 30 to 35 innovative drugs by 2025, and also have a broader goal of achieving world-class innovation capacity, production, volume, and international competitiveness in pharmaceuticals by 2025.
One technology that makes Wuxi stand out from its competitors is the Wuxi Body Bispecific platform, which is a system that binds two different antibodies together and assembles it into a bispecific, which is an artificial protein that can simultaneously bind to two different types of antigens. This allows developments to happen 6 to 18 months faster and lowers the cost of goods sold to its competitor platforms. The Wuxi Body Bispecific platform is able to support over 50 projects each year thanks to its abilities. Disposable manufacturing technology involves using pre-radiated plastic bags in a stainless holder as the production vessel instead of the traditional stainless steel bioreactors. This allows bioreactors to be used without the additional cleaning and sterilization in between uses, which allows the bioreactors to produce 5 to 25% more batches of products. Furthermore, facilities are built 12 to 18 months faster and even have a higher success rate than the traditional facilities. Not as many people knew about the biologics industry before the pandemic, and the virus has brought biologics to many investors' attentions. Due to the unexpected hit of COVID, people have begun to realize that we need developments in biotechnology in order to be able to discover vaccines and medications faster in the case of future pandemics. This newfound change in perceptions is expected to boost the whole biologics industry economically. As one of the top biologics in China, and also one that is rising in the global scene, WuXi will benefit from this shift in trends. A direct effect the pandemic has had on Wuxi is the increase in global partnerships with other biotech companies. In February of 2020, Wuxi partnered with the American biotechnology company VIR in order to work towards vaccine creation. Currently, Wuxi is supplying COVID vaccine DSNDP to a global top 10 pharmaceutical company. Total vaccine related contracts of Wuxi exceeds $260 million and there are even current discussions for mRNA vaccine supply contracts, which may lead to a great boost in vaccine revenue if successful. All these partnerships and contracts are expected to boost Wuxi's public image globally and bring in a large amount of additional revenue. This newfound boost in brand image will then serve as yet another economic moat.
Currently, Wuxi Biologics have partnerships over 450 plus global partners, including 14 of the 20 largest pharmaceutical companies in the world and 32 of the 50 largest pharmaceutical companies in China. Also, in order to increase the capacity for pharmaceutical production, Wuxi Biologics has built facilities and factories around the world. Currently, Wuxi Biologics has facilities in China, Ireland, and Germany, and it has plans of building facilities in US and Singapore, expecting operations to commence in 2023. Wuxi Biologics has an organized pipeline structure for its projects. This pipeline consists of 6 phases, and as a project moves through each phase, the price of it increases, resulting in a growth of revenue. Today, Wuxi Biologics has a total of 334 integrated projects. There are 103 projects in the first phase, 32 in the second, 28 in the third phase, and 2 projects are in the commercial stage. Overall, many projects has been added and developed at Wuxi in 2020, and as more projects move through the phases, the revenue is expected to increase greatly in the future.
WuXi's expected growth is also due to various M&As planned for 2021, including Bayer in Germany, Pfizer China, and CMAB. These M&As are expected to simultaneously grow WuXi's facilities and secure its position in the market. The acquisition of Bayer is expected to help WuXi meet global demands and also strengthen its power in the global market. Pfizer China would give WuXi access to more advanced DSDP facilities, which would be helpful in its development of future projects. Lastly, CMAB would strengthen market leadership for WuXi, resulting in a growth of consumer base. All acquisitions will provide Wuxi with additional capacities, assisting in an increase in production and as a result, revenue. As all these are projected to happen before the end of 2021, we expect there to be near-term growth in Wuxi.
Some of the major competitors of Wuxi Biologics are Evotec, Calitent, and Lonza. In 2019, Wuxi Biologics came third in the global market. Professionals expect Wuxi to continue to gain market share from its global competitors due to the company's technology, the cheap labor costs, and rich talent pool in China. Wuxi Biologics' market share in China also continues to expand. Its share rose from 36% in 2015 to 78.6% within just about 4 years. Wuxi Biologics has been showing continuous growth in revenue. In 2020, Wuxi Biologics revenue was about $857.61 million, and it was about a 40.9% increase when compared to 2019. Also, Wuxi Biologics had a net profit of $258.3 million, which was about 67.5% increase compared to the previous year. In addition to this, the profit margin of Wuxi Biologics in 2020 was about 30.35%, which is the highest among many other CDMO companies. This shows that Wuxi Biologics is more profitable and has highest efficiency compared to other companies. Furthermore, there is currently a biopharmaceutical market boom in China. The $60 billion fund that was given by the Chinese government as part of the Made in China project has led China to become the world's second largest biopharma market in 10 years.
One of the greatest risks of Wuxi is its high valuation in the market, as can be seen in the PER, which is very high at 224.86. However, we believe that this risk is not as great as it seems due to 1. The future potential of Wuxi being high enough for the company to eventually grow into its valuation, and 2. The PE ratio is projected to go down in the near future. First, the future potential of Wuxi's growth is very high. Due to the pipeline system explained before, Wuxi is almost guaranteed to make more profit in the short run, and due to the boost of the biologics industry, this growth is then expected to last through the long run. Second, the PE ratio is projected to go down. The predicted PE for 2022 is around 70.2, which is a significant decrease from the current value. Because of this, we believe that Wuxi is still a strong buy despite the current high valuation.
The other risk of investing in Wuxi Biologics is the possibility that once the COVID-19 crisis settles down, the world will forget about the biologics industry completely. Although these risks do exist, we assume that it is really unlikely that the world will forget about biotechnology. This is because threats of global pandemic may be more common in the future. To support this, many predict that if World War III were to occur, it would be fought on the basis of biological weapons. Furthermore, epidemics and pandemics have played a huge role in our world, and new viruses will likely emerge in the future. Due to these reasons, we suspect biopharmaceuticals such as Wuxi will show perpetual growth in value as time passes by. Altogether, we believe that Wuxi is a great buy now, as it has benefit from being located in China, advanced technology, positive impacts from the recent pandemic, and high future growth expectations. We hope our presentation was helpful and that you consider buying Wuxi. Thank you.